Well, hello, my pickles, my snowflakes, and my lollygagging turtles. How are you today? I'm a turtle, and here I am. I'm also a snowflake and a pickle too, because once you go keto and you do it in a way that works for you without a lot of stuff on the fringe, you will be so happy that you're a pickle and you don't want to go back to the sugars and the grains and all the blah blah of the standard American diet, even fruits. And if you hang in long enough, you will find that cravings can go away. It's been a very triggering seasonal kind of way. You know, you can't click onto Facebook without being, it's like Pinterest now. You know, it's just this recipe and this visual and that visual. And it's very triggering for a lot of us to watch it. I found myself gazing at a keto stuffed meatball. Actually, it did look good. And the stuffing is mozzarella sticks. Look pretty good. But I do find myself seeing all of these pictures and having to quickly zoom through, especially if they're of the dessert category or the keto-fied sort of things that a lot of people like to excel in with their cooking skills. I'm not that way. I'm very, 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 very simple with my foods. So I've been in a gaining mode for the last 2 months. It's been like a few ounces every single week. And to be honest with you, I thought when the humidity was over that I might have a whoosh, but I don't know what it is. And I know that people say that dairy can mess with it. I have dairy every day, but it's not like in an amount that would seem to me to be not working. Maybe it is. Maybe if I did go dairy free for a week, I might see a difference. I don't know. I'm not there yet. You know, it's between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And, you know, I enjoy my coffee with my heavy whipping cream. I enjoy my good culture cottage cheese. Has anybody else experienced this? I thought that like within a range it would work out okay, but this is kind of discouraging, and I never thought something like this would happen to me. What am I doing different? Nothing. Same amount of calories, very, very, very low carbs. I have a little salad Monday through Friday. And on Sunday, I have a little smattering, I call it, of asparagus, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. And no sugars, no grains of any kinds. I haven't cheated since I started low carb, high fat with the sugars and the grains, but it's frustrating. And, you know, there's so many reasons. I mean, I'm just at a loss. And I talked to one of my besties here in the keto world on a frequent basis, and it's the same for her. And we just like WTF it together. But, you know, it's happening. And I just don't know the root cause, just wanting to know if it's happened to any of you out there. So outside of that, I'm totally happy. And I have, I post my little meals when I can remember it. I have a little neon colored do a video right there by my placemat so I can do it. And, you know, I've put quite a few of my regular in the rotation meals together for you to show you what my OMAD looks like. I eat one meal a day. It's usually between 2 and 3. And then throughout the day, I have 2 coffees with heavy whipping cream and a little bit of ghee or butter in them. And those sort of sustain me through the day. Maybe if I gave those up and did just the water type of intermittent fasting, it might make a difference. So I've got 2 areas that I can work on, the dairy and the not having butter coffee during my 24-hour fast. But we'll see. I'm not there yet. I'm just seeing the 2 areas that I could work on. But it's all good. The pants haven't changed. The tops haven't changed. So who knows? It's just a go figure. So sometimes people will say that, as your body adds more muscle, you will put on, some pounds as well. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But it's a deep ketosis because the carbs are like under 5, sometimes under 10, but usually under 5 every day. It's just a go figure. So today is an exciting day because, yes, I am now giving you the show of yet another new bathrobe. The fun never ends here on Cape Cod. And so it's the coldest day so far of the year. And so the other bathrobe that I've been wearing through most of my videos is a shorter one. And this one is like to the ankle or mid-calf. And so I figured today would be a good day with the wind chill, hovering at around 10. And it is windy out, so it's kind of biting today. So I will bundle up for my day. I work at midnight, and that will be how it all rolls. There's really nothing too new to report. I've been watching my usuals. Anthony Gustin, MD, yes, he's a doctor, and he did carnivore, and he's got some nice tapes. He's very gentle and neutral, so I enjoy listening to him. I've been listening to Sean Baker's Human Performance Outliers. He does it with Zach Bittner, and right now I'm listening to one with him with Dr. Jason Fung, and I always like Jason Fung. He's kind of saucy in his interviews, so that's been good. And then a couple of Dr. Paul Mason ones, another one in the Human Performance Outliers series, and that's always good. And then sometimes I just listen to regular people like me that are just on and doing what they do, kind of keto, kind of carnivore, kind of carnivish, and everybody just has a grand old time talking about how they do their program. And as I don't have to tell you, all you have to do is click on to 6 different people and you'll hear 6 different variations. It's like what I say about meatloaf. There's no 2 recipes that are exactly alike, one person to another. It's like, oh, I never put that in my meatloaf. And the other person says, you don't? How could you blah, blah, blah? It's like stuffing at Thanksgiving, right, in the turkey. So here we are, and it is mid-season, and pressure could be building, temptations could be building, or you could be disliking yourself because you gave in to the temptations with every promise to not do that, not have that happen again, and yet it did. We do what we can here. It is a day at a time, and some days are tougher than others. Some temptations are more pulling than others. If you cave, if you have something, if you're not even addicted to sugar or triggered by it or craving it, and then there you are making keto desserts, question that. I would say question that. There's no need to bring that back into your world if you are a meat-centric kind of person. Maybe veggies on the side, maybe no veggies, maybe you practice more carnivore. And, my diet is pretty carnivish when it's at 2.2 total carbs for the day with just that little minimal salad. But if you find yourself being pulled by things this season, just, slow down, do a little check-in with yourself about what it is that's pulling you towards it. Sometimes it's tradition, sometimes it's stress. For a lot of us, desserts are part of our triggering and caving parts. We're fine, but then you keep seeing those darn pictures one after the other, and you start thinking, maybe it's me. I was listening to talk radio yesterday. It's a political talk radio channel, and the woman is going on and on about a dessert that she was making, and over it was poured a sugar butter kind of concoction. And it's like she's going on and on about it, and the person hearing it went on and on about it, and you'll have to give me that recipe and It's like, can we just get back to the politics, the local politics? Can we? Just saying. So it is everywhere. And if you're bothered by all of this, like I kind of sort of am, you're not alone. This is where the strict carnivores have a nice go of it because they are probably totally adapted to their way of eating. And for some of them, caffeine isn't even an issue anymore. A lot of them are just like beef and water. And Mike from Keto Mad is going to be doing a WOBO, week of beef only, challenge on the carnivore. It's like a carnivore celebration week. And so he's really pulling it all together. And he's had instructional videos on how people are doing it. You read the comments, you can see how it works for a lot of people. And for them, I would imagine that their cravings and temptations are pretty much gone. They really have it quite nicely done. And I didn't make it as a carnivore entry, but my veggies are definitely smaller in size. And I just like them on the side. It just works. I don't think I'm sensitive to them in the small amounts. And they just say to me that you're still keto, girly. And so I like that. So be safe. Hang on to your seat here because this is a place where we can come, have our little morning cup of joe, and kind of peacefully pull in the day. It works for a lot of us. And cravings and triggers, they're everywhere. They're everywhere in stores, in print, on Facebook. You don't even have to go to Pinterest. They're even, you can see them on the sideline of your YouTube channel as somebody's showing you how to make something. And although I do admit I might make those keto meatballs for New Year's Eve, my kids come and it's a traditional layered thing with meatballs and sausage. And so I might make those. So I'm glad I watched it. And maybe it was for the good. So hang on and take care of yourself. Stay safe. For me, that means weighing and measuring, using the chronometer and things like that. For other people, it means just, keeping it meat-centric and having good fats surrounding that, and then maybe a very small serving of some sort of safe veggie for yourself. But, no keto-fying, no desserts, no bites off of other people's plates and those sort of things. It's just safer to be safe. How simple and redundant is that? So take care of yourselves, and I will see you the next time here on Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Sarah with very low total carbs. And I practice OMAD and IF with buttery coffees. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.